What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about for loops. Now, many times in coding or in life, we have repetitive tasks that we need to do again and again and again. Like, for example, if I had a list of all the ages of a person, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc., all the way to 100, right? And there would be all the numbers. This three dots represents all the numbers to 100. How exactly would I do that in Python, right? Would I have to type out all the numbers to 100? Well, no, I don't have to do this. Instead, I can just create a list like this, and I can add new items using the append function. Now, we'll get to what functions are later. I'm not so sure if I already explained it, but let's just see how can we, right? Instead of typing out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc., all the way to 100 here, how can we get all those values in here without having to do that work on our own? Well, we can actually use code to do that. So we can do a for loop. And the way it looks like this is for x in range 100. Okay, ages dot append x. Right? Now what this is going to do is for x. Now x is a variable that's going to be used within this loop. Okay, so every for loop starts with this for keyword. Then we have something called an iterator. The iterator is going to represent all the values within this range. Okay, and this is the stop value of the range. I can specify things like the start as 0 and as the step, which is how much do I increase by each time. So during the first iteration, or the first time this loop runs, x is going to equal to 0, okay? And it's going to add x. It's going to check if x is less than 100, then it's going to add x, okay? Then the next loop, it's going to increase by 1, because this is the value that x increases by each time. And then it's going to add 1. It's going to do this again and again until it reaches 99, which is less than 100. I'm not too sure if it includes 100, but basically it gets all the numbers between 100. Let's see what happens when we run this code. Well, I don't see any output. How come? Well, we need to print out the ages. What's happening here is this value of x is being added to this list over here. So instead of me doing this all the way to 100, it's just going to do that for me. And then we're printing it so that we can see how it looks like. Okay, let me run this correctly. Okay, so now, guys, if you pay attention carefully, we're printing out this list, which used to be empty. And we see all the numbers up to 99. Okay, now if we want to include 100, we would have to make it 101 or 100 plus 1. As you can see, we have it all the way to 100. That's basically how you loop through a range of numbers and add it to a list. And that is one of the most common uses of a for loop. Now, we're going to discover more loops and more ways of using a for loop, because this is not the only way a for loop is used, in future videos. With that said, I will see you guys in the next one.